All right, welcome back to my channel. This is a brief chat from the bathroom. I wanted to pop on today and share some products that I really enjoy when shampooing and conditioning my hair. A couple of them are non-professional products. One of them is a professional product, and what I basically mean by that is that non-professional is just a product that anybody can go and purchase. You don't have to be a license holder in the beauty industry or business in order to purchase these products. And then one of them is a professional product. Just basically meaning that you're supposed to purchase this type of a product from a beauty salon, a barber shop or salon, a licensed cosmetologist, a barber, possibly an esthetician, nail technician, anyone who is a license holder of any sort in the beauty industry, right? It could even be, like I said, a salon, a barbershop, or a salon or barbershop owner. Now, that we know that is not always the case. You can really buy whatever you want, whenever you want it. That's why a lot of times we recommend as professional products to our clients. They take pictures of the products and they go search out where they can find the best prices for them. But they are definitely professional products. With that being said, I want to pop on just really brief today and share a couple of products that I've been using or have used and really love the results. So if you're interested in finding out what product line I'm coming on to share with you today, please continue. Right. So if you are watching this and this upload happens on Mother's Day 2025, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers, all of the women who sacrifice themselves, their lives, their careers, their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, and lay them to the side to raise their family, take care of their spouses, take care of aging parents, anybody who is a mother of any sort, grandmother, next door neighbor, mentor, coach, anybody who has even done anything but speak life into the life of another human being in a mother-like fashion. Happy Mother's Day, you guys. We appreciate you. We thank you for all that you do. A lot of times as parents, mother and father, we don't always get the pat on the back or the just due that we deserve, and we sometimes go under the radar for some of the things that we have to do to get our children to where they need to be, and that is okay, because that is what we are here for, right? But I want to say hello and thank you and happy Mother's Day to all the women and all of the we have grandmothers, we have aunts, we have, again, next door neighbors, church mothers, we have any type of leaders, coaches, you name it, principals, teachers, cross guards, your best friend's mother, your boyfriend or girlfriend's mother, anybody who has ever spoken life into another human being other than their own children and their children as well. Thank you. We really appreciate you. All right, we celebrate you, we salute you. With that being said, I wanted to pop on today, you guys, and share some products that I've used that I really enjoy. And I'm going to grab my glasses real quick so I can kind of read to you a little bit about these products. And I had to come on and talk about these products because it's very hard for me, especially as a beauty professional or licensed cosmetologist. I haven't been one for very long, licensed, but I've been in the beauty business in some way or another, probably all my life in some way or another. And so I've always been around hair care, beauty. My mother used to carry a pair of her shears in her pocketbook everywhere she went, even after she no longer practiced being a beautician. So I've just always been around hair care, beauty, and things of that nature. So it's just in me. I love beauty. I love the arts. I love fashion more than anything, and I love makeup. So this is something near and dear to me. I really don't talk a whole lot about what I do for a living because, again, this is a career change for me. I share with a lot of people that I actually went back to school and got my cosmetology license when I was almost 40 years old. And so for me, it is a really, it's a treat. It is a privilege to be a license holder in the beauty industry. I take it really serious. My whole goal when I went back to school was to find something I love and get really good at it and become not so much a specialist at it, but kind of sort of. It's kind of like when you become a physician or anything, any career choice that you make. You go to school and you hone in on something that you really love. We'll use a doctor, for example, physicians. They specialize in certain things sometimes, pediatrics or obstetrician or, you name it. Orthodontist for dentists. There are so many different ways that you can branch off with those degrees and find your focal point of what you love to do, right? And so for me, hair care, I really love. I found, or a job found me years ago, just cutting men's hair. Long story short, and I really didn't know how to do it. I really didn't. I was okay with it, scared to death. Didn't know how to use a clipper. I could probably do a little lineup, you know what I'm saying, on a good day. It might be even, it might not be. Still to this day. But I fell in love with servicing gentlemen and learning how to make them feel good. Once they sat down in my chair, I was like, oh, this is it right here. And learning how to be great at that. And so that's something I would say, not so much as a specialty of mine, because I also love hair color just as much. But yeah. So anyhow, yeah, that's how it kind of happened. And I love beauty. I don't talk about it a whole lot when it comes to hair care, but this is something I love, you guys. This is a product by a black-owned company called Mielle. I'll show you the packaging. Okay. This is the packaging. This is the conditioner, but I have the shampoo here and the conditioner. I use both of them. This is Mielle's Mango and Tulsi Botanical Blends. It is a nourishing conditioner, hair and scalp care, infused with mango butter, tulsi leaves. It helps protect for stronger looking hair, wavy, coily, curly hair type. So mainly for my type of hair, very extremely tight, coily hair. My hair tends to need extra moisture, especially since I no longer wear any relaxers in my hair. My hair has not been chemically treated by a relaxer in years. And so not even my edges. I haven't used relaxers on my edges in years, especially when they started to get a lot finer. They've always been really fine ever since I was a little kid, but then as I've gotten older and I like to wear like wigs and hair extension things, those things play a major role in that process of your hair getting a little bit thinner in those areas. And so because of that, I just stopped doing the relaxer altogether. And so my hair is completely natural. And so this is what this product line is all about. It gives you ingredients on what to do. I wanted to share this with you guys, not so much because it is a black-owned product, because it is, but this is really hard for me to find a product that works really well for me, to the point where I don't have a problem detangling my hair. I have hair that is really fine, tightly coiled, and needs lots and lots of moisture. So when I shampoo and condition my hair, sometimes can be a battle detangling my hair if I use the wrong products, if I don't do the proper process all the way through from beginning to end, which would be my pre-wash or pre-poo as we call it. Pre-poo is a short for pre-shampoo. And then so there's a whole system that you have to go through, especially when you have all natural hair. So there's still work that has to be done. I think it's harder work to wear your hair natural than it is relaxed, in my opinion. If you care to share down in the chat what you think, that's what my journey has been. You have to really care for your hair, and because of that, it's so hard to find products. You'll find a lot of people who are natural or have gone back to their natural state of hair, decided to do the big chop and let it grow back out natural, that you have to have a million products until you find the right products. And even when you find the right products and your hair gets used to it, you got to find something else to rock with. And if you color your hair gets angry with you, you got to use different hair care products for your hair color. Then you got to restore the pH balance back. You got to do all the things. It is a lot of work. This product is absolutely amazing. And again, I had to pop on and share this with you. There's the shampoo and the conditioner. Use both of them. Amazing. Again, my L, Mango, and Tulsi. I'm telling you, if you're natural and you are having issues with finding products that work really well for you, Mael is an amazing, amazing brand. All right, the next product that I want to share with you guys is what we would call a professional product. This comes from the product line of Paul Mitchell. If you know me, you know I love Paul Mitchell products. It's the first product line, one of the first product lines that I familiarized myself with in working in a salon where it was a Paul Mitchell salon at the time, powered by Paul Mitchell. Most of the products were Paul Mitchell. Then in my downtime, I'm one of those people that grab every product and read all the instructions, do all the research, and find out exactly how it works, on what type of hair, for what reason, what, when, where, how. I'm that person. And so because of that, I've always been super, super loyal to Paul Mitchell products. Even the ones that a lot of people who have tighter coily hair would say these products aren't for our hair. I did the research to find the ones that do work on our hair and are for our hair. And this is one of them. This is Tea Tree's Special Detox Foaming Salt Scrub. And if for anyone who's a swimmer, anyone who has oily hair or oily scalp, anyone who uses a lot of products and find themselves with like a lot of product buildup on the hair, anybody who has really fine edges like myself, I have really, really fine edges. And like I said, I wear a lot of wigs, and so that contributes to that. But I've had fine edges since I was a little bitty kid. If you find a picture of me when I was little, this is what my ponytails look like, okay? So it hasn't changed. But this is an amazing product. And what I do, this is what I use for my pre-poo. I've been doing this lately, and it's really, really working, because what it does is it scrubs and gets down to your hair follicle and make sure that it removes any gunk that may be clogging the hair follicle and preventing the hair from coming up through the follicle. A lot of times you're not suffering from what we would say any type of a disease that's preventing your hair to grow ever again. Sometimes the hair follicles are clogged or blocked. And so what we use are products that scrub the scalp before you shampoo. This is what I love to use. I've been using this for quite some time, and I'm definitely going to re-up on this product. I've started to use this in the back bar in the salon on clients when they come in, and not so much for fine edges, because most of the clients that we service are gentlemen, but for people who have really, really oily scalp, if their hair is really heavily coated, and it seems like that they don't clarify their hair, I've been starting out with this first, just a little bit of product around the hairline and getting that down in there before I go in with like a moisturizing shampoo or whatever shampoo is either of their choice or something that I would use and recommend to them before they leave the salon for their visit for that day. This is absolutely amazing. This is, again, Tea Tree's Special Detox. And that's what it does. It detoxes the hair, the scalp, and the hair follicle. It's a foaming scrub, so this is a shampoo. It exfoliates and refreshes the scalp. You will feel that cool tingling sensation that Tea Tree products are going to do for you. You do know that Tea Tree is something that's going to also open up the aromatherapy. It is going to get rid of any type of irritation on the scalp. It's supposed to. I will say this. If you have acne on the scalp, if you have any issues with your scalp where if there's redness or there is a rash or you have broken skin or open sores, do not use this product. Don't use anything that has any type of a mint, a salt, a mineral sea salt, a peppermint oil, anything that has any type of a eucalyptus in it. don't use any of those products on your hair or your scalp. You probably want to see a physician and then get referred over to a dermatologist, because they're going to find out what's going on with your scalp before you continue to use things and make matters worse. Whether it's just an internal issue, whether it's something that's contagious, it could be a variable of situations that's going on with your scalp. But these are not products if you have itchy, irritated, redness, puffiness, heavy secretions of sebum from your sebum gland, which is oil excessive. If there's like a really harsh odor coming from the scalp, like pus, if your skin is broken, these are not the products for you. So this is something you wouldn't want to use, because this is like sometimes the first thing we recommend for people when they have issues with scalp, like really, really bad dandruff and things of that nature. Dandruff can be a form of ringworm. And so that is the clinical term for it. And so you definitely want to make sure that if you're having those issues, beyond using these products, or if you're being treated by your stylist and things aren't seeming to come together, make sure, if you're not referred by your salon professional, to see your physician and a dermatologist, that you do so on your own. These are not the products for you. But other than that, if you don't have any of those issues, this product is absolutely amazing. And another thing I want to share, don't use these products if you do have relaxed hair or chemically color treated hair. You don't want to use these products after those services either, because it's going to cause irritation to the scalp, redness, ulcers on the scalp, which are sores, and possible hair follicle damage and hair loss as well. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into these products, and that's the reason why it is a professional product, and it is to be purchased by a professional in a salon or a barber, or from a licensed salon that's supposed to carry these. So yeah, but those are the products that I wanted to come on and share with you guys. I was super excited. So it's a lot. So that's the reason why it's so important, you guys. I always share with my clients too, because sometimes people think when you tell them I recommend, I don't always say don't only buy from this, that, and the other. I try to say we recommend that you purchase these types of products, the products that we recommend for you today, from a professional. If not from myself or from not this salon, make sure it is a professional salon licensed to carry these products, blah, blah, blah. For one, you're purchasing it directly from that professional. So the company that guarantees these products, you have something to fall back on. It's just like insurance, right? If something goes wrong, if you have issues with your hair and things of that nature, you buy from a third, fourth, or fifth party, you don't know what you're getting, and so you have to be really, really careful. And then a lot of times they don't have the information that we have about these products. We're supposed to be really well versed and well studied on these products when we sell them to you, and be able to kind of read and decipher whether or not this is a product or these are products that will be suitable for your hair and scalp and things of that nature. So that's why we tell you that, not to we don't get a whole lot out of those sales when we do. We get a little something here or there depending on what companies you work for. But for the most part, it's not enough to just, give you and tell you anything. You have to buy from me or else type of situation. It's not that at all. So yeah, we try to make sure we let you know that, so we can maintain the integrity of the product line, and then also let you know that we are professionals and we kind of know what we're talking about. You know what I mean? So just that type of insurance. So yeah, I'm super excited about those two products. I wanted to come on and share them with you guys. Again, I very rarely come on and talk about products because it is so difficult to find things that work, especially for my hair, that I really stand behind and I really love. But I wanted to share those with you guys. They're both amazing. If they work for me, I know they're really great products, because my hair is very hard to please. I'm a real basic, my hair is really basic, so I stick to natural things, raw coconut oil, raw vitamin E, I'll break open a cod liver oil tablet and moisturize and things of that nature. I'm a real natural person, so I like natural things. I use banana peels. I use all natural avocado or aloe. I use all of those things. I'll crack an egg open and beat it and use it for protein protection on the hair. So those are the types of things that I normally use. I love all natural products. You know, I love drinking and using the products you can eat and drink on the hair and skin as well. But when I find something that works, I have to share it with you. And those are two things that like I said, if I've used them and they work, they are great products. All right. So that's all for today. I wanted to pop on. I want to say this is like our Mother's Day edition, depending on when this gets uploaded. Again, happy Mother's Day. Or happy belated Mother's Day whenever you gain an opportunity to see this. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I want to say hello and thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome. Super glad to have you. I hope you enjoy all of the recordings. And hey to all of my existing subscribers, thank you for continuing to rock with your girl. I greatly appreciate all of your love and your support. If you don't mind, down in the chat, you can tell me, you can talk to me, let me know what products you love, or if there's some things that you have used that you enjoy. Please feel free to share them with me, because it's not just for me, it's for everybody that watches the videos. You know, we all read chats. And this is your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn, saying thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate, again, all of your love and your support. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Peace. Oh, I forgot. Bye.